All right. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Give me a moment here to set up and to get rolling on the old tube. First things first, I want to give a huge shout out to all the military families this weekend. We are definitely a, I was
Hyundai Santa Fe.
I'm sorry. I get the, it's a good weekend, Memorial Weekend, to, remember those who've served, those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, and the family and friends that have been part of that, and that part of that journey. So, kudos to all of you. And I'm blessed to be I'm an ex-military member and have had many friends and families that's been part of this. So, Vet Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, big weekends for me. So I'm a big, I'm a very patriotic type of guy. So just want to give a huge shout out to those families and friends that have given that sacrifice of any sort. So I do want to say that I apologize for the for the stream, the way the internet's been acting the last couple of weeks. I'm not real sure why it does that, but if it does go into a little spinning cycle, just stick around. I think I got a bad connection. I hardwire my internet because I'm big on hardwiring I'm not big on the Wi-Fi signal when it comes to streaming, at least. So I think that my laptop's, I think my port's starting to give up. You know what I mean? My Cat 5 port. So what's happening? Leach Motorsports in the house. We really need to update that or whatever. So I don't know why. Anyways, what's going on? 650 Motors. What's up, brother? Thank you for your service and also what you do, Fox Mini. I appreciate you. So 650 has started his own channel over on the West Coast. So you guys go check him out over on YouTube. He helps with Mustang, or with Mike's Foxbody. It's a rather large Foxbody channel. He also does other vehicles too, but he loves his Fox bodies too. So just like we do, go check him out. Hanlon Motorsports for sponsor. What's up? What's up? It's good to see everybody wearing the blue this weekend. Red, white, and blue. Got a little tan out on the boat. Having a good time. What's up, David Wills? Good to see you guys. So we're not really here to talk too much about. We can get into a conversation with Mustangs if you guys want. I'm basically here just to. I will be. I got something I want to give away tonight or this weekend. Maybe not tonight, but maybe in a future stream, because I'd like this stream to actually get out there a little bit. It's something from Hanlon Motorsports that had given me a couple weeks ago. So I wanted to make sure that this got back out into the community. So if you guys don't know who Hanlon Motorsports is, it's one of my sponsors here on the channel. So I did get a chance. If you guys look at the thumbnail, you did get a chance to see Smurfit, Cousin Paul, and Sandy's car that I had donated a roller to her and him because their car had seen better days, and we painted it. And and Cousin Paul had literally built this car in a non-heated, half-ass garage. Excuse my French. And it's just amazing how much he did. And I got the chance to see it for actually the first time. He didn't let me mess with it at all. And I was really impressed. So I really want to make a huge shout out to Cousin Paul for, doing what he did with that car. And you guys, and we'll do a little video on it. It's my cars aren't perfect. They're fast. And I don't care. They're not perfect at all. So, it just goes to show you with a little bit of intuition, especially Cousin Paul. He knows everything about these Fox bodies. What's up, Real? What's up, Jason? It's good to see you. What's up, Superfly? Trunk Back Jim. It's good to see everybody. Leach Motorsports real garage builds are always impressive. So yeah, I mean, literally, cousin Paul like had no heat in his garage. Like he had full occupancy here to do what he needed to do with Smurfit. But he wanted, it was very important to him that he built, and it's everything that we talk about here in the channel. This thing is squeaky. And it's everything that we talk about here on the channel. Just get it off the jack stands and get it running. And he's definitely a good example. And I'm going to do a little video on it, and coming up soon. But we're not done just yet because I think he still wants to mess with the wheels and the alignment or whatever. But I was impressed. And it's get off the jack stands, get your car running, enjoy your Fox bodies. And they had a date and they made it. I mean, they were a little bit behind, but today was the first car show. If you didn't see my Instagram, we're on Instagram and Facebook, of course. But we posted a picture of a Foxbody and family there. So I don't really expect too many people to come into the live chat tonight. I really hope there is. We're just going to sit here and talk. Like I said, again, I super appreciate Memorial Day weekend. And I'm a big patriot when it comes to Memorial, veterans, and 4th of July and anything military related, as I'm an ex-military member for, 14 years. So, I just can't think. I just can't thank you guys enough. You see a guy with a hat. You see a guy with a hat that says USS naval ship name, or you see a guy with a vet hat. I don't even think you can get those hats like for real unless you actually have a DD-214 or a military ID or a vet ID. So if you guys see somebody like that this weekend, walk up to him, give him a dab, and say, "Yo, I appreciate your time and service." You know how much that means to service members? Like, it means so much, like, to their families too. When they come up, usually when you see, especially at Memorial Day, especially in events, it means it's just proud. It just, for that 3 seconds of that time that you actually take to dab him up or shake his hand or just say thank you, it just makes things that much more worth it with the sacrifices that we've had to go through in the military. So you guys get a chance, make sure you check that out, or make sure you do that. I think one of the problems I'm having here is very simple. I think I have my Wi-Fi turned on. I think this signal is trying to come through. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So thank you for your service, Neo. I appreciate that, Mustang guy. Halo Motorsports, is Cousin Paul and Sandy going to have it ready for FTO? They would have it ready, but the funding isn't going to be able to. You're talking Ford Takeover is 2 weeks away, and they would have to come up with, like, I offered to let them borrow the truck, but I know Cousin Paul hates driving the old white diesel, and it's not a very comfortable truck anymore. So I offered to let him use the trailer, get it ready, and bring Smurfit there, and it's still not off the table just yet. But the prices of gas and diesel, I don't need to tell you. You know yourself, Halo Motorsports. Chris Gardner, what's up? Getting bell housing in, hope to get all right. Get to the track tomorrow, man. I want to know what y'all are doing at the track. You guys will super duper enjoy the drag video. Like, I know I do track videos, and a lot of people don't care for them too much. With this car behind me, but the draggy video is going to be cool because you'll actually get a chance to. I did a real, I've watched a lot of draggy YouTube videos, and nobody just literally. Only a few of those videos were literally, I'm going to test this draggy. I'm going to move it around the car to see which one's got the better signal. And, I really put that thing to the test. So if you guys were interested in buying that, which obviously I have no sponsorship with or whatever, but it's a really cool toy to have. Anyway, what's up, Big Fox 302? Dad was a veteran. I appreciate that, man. Mike Spriggs, man, I love them Fox bodies. I have a 94 GT for a few years. Just got my 97 Cobra this week, but I cannot find a Fox body. I appreciate that, man. We do our own. We do our own thing here. White car. We actually drove white car about 100 miles today. 75 miles. I can't tell you how much ethanol I burned. You won't even believe me. I probably get 5 or 6 miles to a gallon on ethanol with this car. But ethanol's 350-ish a gallon. It's not terrible. But I don't drive it more than 10 or 15 miles at a distance. Never gets hot. My white car only gets up to, I don't think it's seen 180 yet. So Jay Dobbins. Hello to Dan, the Badass YGT. Thanks for your, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So, what are we doing? What's going on the channel right now versus, like, if you guys noticed, I changed my days from Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Or was it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday I did last week? And it was kind of, I think I took everybody by kind of shock because I kind of put them on different days. But I thought it was real helpful. I think that those days, for some reason or another, aren't marketed a lot in our YouTube genre. I mean, you always get the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays stuff, which is definitely hot days to put your videos up. But I never understood why Saturday wasn't a good day to upload videos. So, you know, back in the OG days, I would put them up at like 10 or 11 in the morning on Saturday because that's what YouTube told me to do, and they did pretty good. But we're going to return to our roots a little bit with the channel. We're going to get real with y'all. You know, I mean, we're going to get back into welding and cutting and having some fun with that coupe that we're about to build. We got Ford Takeover coming up. Like I said, I want to make have a little bit of fun there. And I think everybody will enjoy the same thing. Good Sunday evening, everyone. What's up, Slow Fox 89? So what did Leach say? Ever get down to national trails? No, I haven't been down there yet, Todd. Bless our servicemen and women. That's correct. So that's pretty much what this whole stream is. Just a chill stream. Just don't want to get on for, you know, an hour or so. We get into a topic. So again, tonight is just about, you know, you guys, if you guys watch this stream outside of this and there's a comment below that you want to talk about, I'm very, you know, I usually answer my comments relatively, I'm stumbling over my words, relatively fast. Just took my buddy for a ride in my Turbo Fox after we gave me a ride in his Turbo 240. He was blown away. It's kind of funny you said that because we went turbo crazy on the black car. Like that's when the turbo started for me. It was kind of the same kind of scenario at PV. I had went for a ride in my buddy Ben Moore's car. He's got the what is it? I can't remember. Is it RX? Oh, it's an RX something. It's an S2000. No, he traded the S2000. Whatever. And it was turbo. And when I went for a ride in that car, it only made like 350-ish horsepower, but just the torque and whatever kind of sold me on it. And that's when I bought my first on-3 kit. Steeda Coupe. My uncle was in Vietnam in 13 months now, and now my cousin is in the Air Force. Nice. Y'all, what's up, Bama 5-0? What did you say? Y'all barbecue in or what? No, we went down to the lake. Like I had Foxcast and Brutal did a live stream yesterday. I was going to join them, but I was out with my family, and I don't get, you know, it was my weekend with my kids, and I actually got a chance to be with my kids until 6 o'clock tonight. I wasn't, you know, I'm pretty stoked about that. You know, we got a chance to go down to the lake. I actually got a couple pictures. I'll show you. Actually, one of the pictures in the thumbnail was from tonight. So got a chance to sit next to a couple cool fox bodies too. 10-pound pork butt on, geez. So, hang on a second. I'm going to send somebody an email. Give me a second, boys. Sorry about that. We are also a military family, grandparents. Yeah, you know what? I got so many military folks in my family. My ex-brother-in-law, who still I consider my brother-in-law, and then of course my you know, my friends, You know, my uncles. There's just so many people in my family military. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't no like military hero. I was just a mechanic naturally. I was a generator mechanic. You know, I didn't do anything super special. You know, I don't have good war stories to tell y'all. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. What's up, Lamar Richardson? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I love summer. I have my son in full week instead for every other week. Nice. So I'm hoping that you know, I'm hoping that I get to see my kids a little bit more soon. You know, they're starting to get a little bit older, so I'm sure they're going to want to be with their dad just as much as, you know, and you know, just as much as their mom. But you know, it is what it is. It's tough. It's tough being a single father. I got a great girlfriend. Katie's a great girlfriend. I enjoy her so much. She's like my, you know, she's like my crutch, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She's a really good woman. Chris Irvin out here on Memorial Day weekend, wrenching on an 89, listening to Neo. What up, Chris Irvin? It's good to hear. Good to hear from you. A lot of knowledge. Keep up, dude. So, you guys got any Foxbody stuff you want to talk about, or any questions about some of my videos, or however the long list of whatever I put up here on YouTube? You can put it in chat. I think I'm pointing at chat. Again, if we get the little circly thing, just stick around because my internet likes to be stupid sometimes. If you don't mind, how old are you? They like the cars. Okay, so I am 44 years old. I will be 45 in August. I've been doing Foxbody since I was, I don't know, 20 years now, 22 years. This was one of my first Foxbodies behind me. And I actually bought this car locally because I made a bad decision and decided to drive drunk with a Foxbody years ago and ran into a telephone pole and learned my lesson, valuable lesson, one time. And that's the last I took of it. So the kids love the cars. As a matter of fact, we just went for a ride here in, like I said, I drove my Foxbody for about 75 miles or so today. So, you know, we were kind of like, you know, I was like all over the city, like picking up food and you know, getting stuff for the little event that we were going to do for a couple hours down at the lake. And I drove it around all town, and then I had to drive them home, which is about 20 minutes, you know, west, and then drive it back here. So yeah. Broken Tool. What do you say? Later, everyone. Make sure you hit that. I mean, I appreciate that, Broken Tool. What's up, Donnie B in the house? If you guys don't know who Donnie B is, I'm sure you do. He is the lead manager, or one of the managers over at Anderson Ford Motorsports. Brutal's been talking to him a lot about, you know, camshafts and stuff. He's one of the sponsors of the channel. Just so you guys know, Donnie B hooked me up on that FMU with Dad's car. He's got FMU stuff like that in stock. So if you guys ever want to do like a small A trim, I think he's got, you know, he's got superchargers he can add. He got turbo stuff he can do. Tuning stuff you can do. You'd be surprised on what Donnie B can do over there at Anderson Ford Motorsport. Dan, Cars and Coffee in Chagrin Falls tomorrow. I won't be able to make that, I don't think. Don't hold me to that yet. Let me see what my schedule looks like. So, oh boy. We have a special guest. You guys want to, we're going to bring Brutal in the house. Add to the stream. What's up, B?
What's going on?
Figured I'd, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend. I don't really have a whole big discussion. It's a good night to talk.
Yeah, we're just chilling here at the house. Just got done grilling some pork chops. Got the kids out here playing. So I figured I'd stop in for 5 or 10 minutes, something like that, just to say hey to everybody.
Yeah, you had a couple good live streams this weekend. One with Foxcast.
We did. I'm about live streamed out, to be honest with you. But I do enjoy them. It's just, you know, it's been such a rough weekend trying to get everything done. Been working on the car, you know. You know how that goes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So let me look at the chat real quick.
What's up, Brutal? That's all we see.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Superfly Garage, Real Foxbody Addicts, Mustang Guy 6501.
Yeah, they're all like, "What up? What up?"
So Anti-Ricer says have some good sales at, at Harbor Freight. Yeah, they I think they got 25% off a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You need to get some tools and stuff. I got to actually get a couple of new air grinders.
Yeah.
It is what it is. What are those little discs? I don't know. What are those 3-inch, whatever?
Yeah, a little side grinder, die grinder.
Yeah. I was gonna join you. Like I said, I was gonna join you all last night, but y'all was making fun of me and my coffee. I seen that.
We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
That's right. That's right. They're like, we had just went to dinner or whatever. I would have loved to join y'all, but
oh yeah, we had a good time. I ended up having to cut both streams a little short, and then we ended up going live with Foxcast as well, so that worked out pretty good. Let's see. What somebody asked what our favorite street tires are. They're probably asking you, but I'll say for me, it'll be the Mickey Thompson SSs. For me, I like those as a street tire. The Neo freeze up already?
my internet is my internet.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
No.
You talking about the ones we just did a video on? The SS?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably my favorite street tire. That and it depends. Really, a Nitto 555 or the twos. Yeah, are probably my favorite. Like just street tire, but I mean, they don't hook the best, but they're a good tire though.
Well, the funny thing is I just bought those, and I didn't even mean to. I bought those the Mickey SSs, and then before I bought those, I bought the R2s, and I didn't even know that the R2s were that good. It's what Dan Robinson was hooking me up. I mean, at Summer Racing, he's like, you got to buy these ones. These are good tires. And I'm like, whatever. So I didn't do my tire. What do you call it? I didn't do my tire research, right?
Yeah, that's actually what we have on the retro.
R2s?
Yeah. Hold on. Can you hear me good? Because Can you hear me better?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. A lot of times this thing connects over here to this little Bluetooth speaker. But yeah, the R2s, man, I love that as a street tire. They, to me, other than the Toyos, are probably about the best street tire for like wet weather conditions, in my opinion.
You talking about the Proxies?
Whatever the 888s. What is that tire everybody runs? I've never run them.
Yeah. I forget what the compound is on the R2s. I know the SSs is 000, so that's a soft.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what they are. Let's see. They're 100.
That's actually nice because I don't know if I particularly care too much for the 000s. I put that thing on the dyno. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did it roll them up?
Oh, we had some rubber balls hitting the garage door.
I love the Hoosiers. Hoosiers are awesome, man. I love them, but if they ever roll up on you, you pretty much got to go to the track just to get them back smooth again. But yeah, I like those tires, man. They're good. This car won't hook in first. It'll spin a little bit in second, but it will eventually hook and go. And I think that's probably about right for the street, at least for me anyway. It depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, if you need a dead hook in the street, well, there are options for that too. Yeah, the R888s, exactly.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? When are you leaving out for a Ford Takeover?
Well, I still got to do my hotels, but I think I'm gonna book at the DoubleTree again. Yeah. That was a good little spot for me. It didn't have a whole lot of trailer parking, but there was a big parking lot across the street, and I think we're gonna head out Thursday morning. But I think cousin Paul's coming down. He's heading down Wednesday because he was gonna bring his little Smurf car, or little grabber blue car he built. Yeah. But I think they're gonna head down and just kind of get a half a half a day traveling and, you know, finish it off on Thursday. Where you heading out?
We're gonna leave out Thursday morning.
Yeah, same time as me. You're about the same distance too, hour wise.
We're about 7 hours.
We're about 10. We're gonna head out probably 7, 8 in the morning or whatever. You gonna go down there with Jim again?
Yeah, we'll hook up with Fox Chamber more than likely. I assume. Last time I talked to him, I think we were going to meet up. We usually meet up in Troy, Alabama, and then we pull together the rest of the way, which is like Troy's only like 45 minutes from here, so we pretty much pull together the whole way.
That's always good for a buddy system.
Yeah, we'll probably leave out about 5 o'clock in the morning. Try to get ahead of some of the traffic. I got some stuff with Caleb that I got to do Thursday that I've never done before, so I'm going to be trying to help him set up some stuff. So go ahead and get there, as early as possible. So that way Thursday evening I can help him out.
I'm wondering what's the weather looking like? You guys got a peek at that already?
I haven't looked personally myself, but fingers crossed, man.
Let's see what the weather looks like from what are we, a week out, right? So
yeah, roughly.
Jackson, Tennessee.
So this coming up Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be a week out.
Ooh.
So we got Fly Garage says, which Foxbody are you guys talking or bringing? I don't know. Well,
Who said that?
Superfly Garage. I can tell you this. I don't know, but I plan on bringing the Carbon Fox, but that car still actually has to be inspected before I can officially get it on the road. If that's not able to happen, then we'll be bringing the Retro Fox. Because I honestly forgot all about like the inspection and everything on this car because it's out of state. So we should be able to get it done. But if not, then we'll take the Retro. But I'm planning on bringing the Carbon Fox.
Yeah, Carbon Fox would be definitely good. I mean, we could always stick the A-trim on there and throw an FMU if you want.
Yeah, we should do that in the parking lot.
I'll bring it. Don't bet on me. I'll bring it. So in the house.
So I think I pretty much made my mind up to go with a T-trim, Renegade brackets, Mondo, like everything, like 60-pound injectors, all of it, and just keep it somewhat streetable. But I'd like to see somewhere around like 450 to the wheels with that car. I think that'd be fun.
T-trim should be able to get there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're gonna run an FM. You're not gonna run an FMU.
No, I'm just gonna run a fuel pump and injectors. Well, the thought process is at some point if I want to throw the T-trim on the Calypso, that'll make enough steam to use that Dart block. So I can like swap and do the on-3 turbo kit on the gray car. So be something different.
Definitely be something different. Like I just keep messing with stuff over here. I mean, I got an engine swap change that's coming. It just never ends, bro.
I know, man. It never ends.
It just never ends.
This is what it's like. The brutal compound. Kids playing and stuff.
Yeah, man. Family and Fox bodies, bro. I'm always preaching it.
And we got Foxcast Media.
He's in the
house, yeah.
I sent him a text if he'd like to join us for sure. It was funny. He's like, "Oh, look who's available tonight."
Yeah, I know, right?
He's probably.
So, I think this will make everybody happy. Look what we put back on the car. These wheels.
Nice.
I had to put them on. That's like everybody's favorite wheel. Oh, hold on. Neo, this is for you, bro.
Hold on, bro. Let me give me a second here.
All right, I don't want to give it away then.
Okay, don't give it away yet. Let me get up. I think that's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, what's up? When you unwrapped that, how bad was it for real?
Well, first off, your wrapping was impeccable. Me and my dad tried to unwrap it for like 30 minutes.
I didn't want it to get all bent up, man. That's not cool.
It's like super straight. No, man, everything was great. The way you packaged it obviously was awesome. I just took that piece that was broken or that was cut, just stuck it back right where it came off and welded it up and ground that down, and it's fine, no issues. The only thing was one of the collectors over here on the other side, the whatever it's called, the ball and joint thing. It was starting to rust through, so I just went ahead, backed it with some copper, and went ahead and welded that back up and ground it down. But yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So what we got here? Those wheels are sick on that car. Adam Cartwright. Hell yeah. Best wheels on that car. All right. They love them wheels, bro.
I know, and don't get me wrong, I like them too. But my favorite wheels so far on this car are the drag comps. I really like those wheels. It looks good with the hood, and it just, if it had a bigger cam in it, like those would stay on there. But it's like it's perpetrating with that setup on it, and it's just like this cam does not hit at all. It just kind of burbles. It's just like blue, 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 blue. So I don't know what's going on with that, but still can't get rid of the rocker arm noise. Guys, we're probably just going to change heads on this thing. I think it's a retainer issue and a valve issue. So we'll put them up. We'll send them back off and go get them, checked out. And they may put them on the 65 at some point, but I think we're just going to go with some Pro Max or something.
Nice.
So which car are you bringing, Neo?
I am going to bring the white car. For sure.
So just because we're also bringing a white car, you want to do some turbo versus nitrous action?
I don't care.
Just to see. They should be pretty close, I think. Not setting up some big race guy, so don't boost this up, but it may be something we could
we could sneak it in. You talking about your buddy's car?
Yeah. If we got both cars there, I mean, I don't know. We might do that, but guys, we'll talk about it and we'll see, because these are two pretty quick cars, and they need
stick shift?
Do what?
Is he stick shift?
No, it's an auto car. That'd be just up to you. It'd be something to do. It is a 302 nitrous motor, so whatever. It'll be something we can talk about. There will be no secrets. It'll just be what it is. If we decide we want to do it, then we'll do
it. And on the 7th day. What's up, dude?
What?
What just happened?
I hear this dude had the king in the house.
Try. Oh, no. Don't start all that.
Hey, the truth is the truth, brother.
No.
So, Caleb, which car are you bringing? Pop's
car? Really trying hard to bring two-tone.
I didn't know that.
Got a very big shipment for two-tone. I'm telling you, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Trying to get two-tone ready, and
I do understand, brother. I do.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring it regardless, like if it's ready or not? I mean,
it's in paint jail at the moment. I don't know. It's in a million pieces. No front or rear bumpers. No quarter glasses. No molding trim.
Bro, that's a lot of work.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. And my goal was at Ford Takeover, like it be there, we give it away, kind of like we did last year with 4-8, and I was like, just trying to get parts, man. This year, these past couple of years has been a friggin' nightmare. But
I know, man. I'm still waiting on my throttle body. Still waiting on my transmission to be built. Like, parts are just so hard to come by right now, and it's just the way it is. But I was gonna actually kind of shortchange myself, I guess, and go with like a 75 millimeter just because I couldn't get my race throttle body. And I got to thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait it out, man. So this will be the first time I've ever done that. Most of the time, I just like, you know what? Screw it. Just send me that. But
Yeah.
wait it out, man.
Yeah. Check it out. I'm actually watching. I'm trying to watch an entire NASCAR race. I'm not a NASCAR fan. People think I'm crazy, seriously. But I'm watching, they're in Charlotte. So I'm trying to watch the NASCAR race. I don't know.
Wow. Neo watches it all the time. He loves NASCAR, man. We talk about it, I'm like,
Neo, you a NASCAR fan?
Yeah, man. Neo's big NASCAR fan.
Hey, Neo, are you a NASCAR fan? Oh, no. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't want to watch.
I love motorsports. I've never gotten into NASCAR.
Really?
What about you?
Never got into NASCAR, man. Like,
I don't know why. I mean,
I'll say this: like the whole stock car racing thing is very intriguing to me. But whenever all these cars are the same, they're aftermarket engines and all this type stuff, like it kind of takes away a little bit for me. But like if you were to go take these cars off the showroom floor like they used to start racing them, I'd be way more into that.
Yeah.
Now, I did want to make something really clear real quick about Ford Takeover. Like, it's going to be really busy. There's going to be quite a number of YouTube content creators there, influencers, whatever you want to call us. Caleb, myself, Brutal. I think Blue Oval is going to be there. There's going to be a number of people that are going to be there. So, guys, I mean, if we decide we're going to race a little bit, I mean, just give us some time. We do have a lot of people that are there to see us too. So we will be, especially Caleb and Brutal, I would imagine are going to be just as busy, if not busier than they were last year. So we can get to it. We can get to it. If not, it's not a big deal. I plan on trying to go down the track a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't have anything at this point that needs to go down the track. So, I'm like,
are you going to arm drop? Anyway.
Yeah. I don't have, like, if I take the gray car, I mean, what's it going to run? Like a best of 870 probably,
Yeah.
So I just don't really, I probably won't run that car. If for some reason I take the Retro Fox, I may make a pretty easy pass. I don't want to bust any axles or anything, or the transmission. But we'll see. I mean, I may make a pass on it.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to be definitely pretty busy. So, at some point, I'll switch my car back over to slicks. I mean, the weather looks absolutely primo.
Yeah. It's been cool here. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand it. Like it's been really nice and really cool and like it as far as and I'm telling you guys, if the forecast stays primo, we're gonna get our ass handed to us because it's gonna be so fucking busy. Excuse my language. It's gonna be so freaking busy. Like it's gonna be like 29. What year was that? Was it 19 or 20? Like I had to turn people away because we had no more room. Like
I think it was 20.
They couldn't even park. Like,
dude, it's gonna be crazy. And look, like you said, if the weather continues to hold out like this and it's cool at night, like it's been, oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Bro, I got 30% on Wednesday and maybe 50% on Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, it's gonna be 78 on Friday. That's a nice, cool night.
Exactly. Like it's not gonna be a scorcher. So
82 as a high on Saturday, which probably will be in the 70s and all sun. So,
yeah.
That's the weather's saying we apologize from last year.
Bring your hats, people.
Yeah.
Get that fish hat.
Especially if you're rocking it like this.
See like this.
Some people
I want to hear Brutal.
Located. It's in Jackson, Tennessee. And that someone also asked about how many cars will be there.
Oh,
yeah. What you got? You got a number count, man, by chance, or you just?
We had the 1 year when we were blocking the street and we had to turn people around. There was 1,000 cars there.
Jeez. Okay.
I mean, it was like I didn't even know what to think. It was they were down about a quarter-mile road and then turned the corner and then down about another quarter-mile on like the country road that leads to the track.
Right.
And like people, the track staff kept coming up to me like, we don't know where we're going to put all these cars. I'm like, I guess we're going to figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
But people that wanted to be in the car show and wanted to drag race, we had to send them to the other side, to spectator parking. And there was people that were pissed at me. I was like, I don't have anywhere to put you. Like,
so there you go, right there. So you hear it right here at stream 2 weeks out. Guys, don't be mad at Caleb for making decisions on the spot.
Yeah,
events are difficult. It's not going to be perfect. So if things happen and you get moved around, it's not by design. So
there's a comment, the real Foxbody addicts. Is there room for trailers at the track?
If you're drag racing, yes. I've got a map up on the foxcast.com. Click on the Ford Takeover tab, and that kind of shows you where everything's going to be. Like the I don't know. Like I don't know if we're going to be able to use this track next year. We're going to see. Like I said, we haven't had a good year where it didn't rain, where we were balls to the wall. Like everybody that wanted to be there was there. We lost, like last year, we about filled the track and we lost all the day trippers because the forecast changed at the last minute. And the day trippers are what, all the people from Memphis, Nashville, South Kentucky, North Alabama. Like there's thousands of people that come from there, because we're such, like the location's so central. We lost those because the forecast changed at the last minute. So, I mean, we're just gonna have to see. I don't want to go to a big track. I like small town, 8th mile. That's what I like. Yeah. I don't want to go to a big track, and I don't have $30,000 to drop to go to Bowling Green or Memphis.
Yeah, there's a NHRA track in Memphis, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, I think they're about to shut it down, and it's a really nice facility, which sucks.
Damn. Wow.
Man, up here in Ohio, man, I'm spoiled with all these tracks. They're all getting rebuilt too. Like the closest one that I always go to, they just spent a ton of money on it because there's new owners.
Yeah.
And they're a trucking company too, a well-known trucking company. So they, the money's there. And then Summit Racing's always, Norwalk's always up to, and Dragway 42. Yeah. They just
There's no telling what they would want to rent Norwalk. I mean, it's like Beach Bend.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking crazy. Like 30, 40 grand for 2 days. I mean, if we have to do that, we have to do that. But, I mean, I'm just one guy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know where this stuff will go, Caleb. No one knows.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're 100% right. But I mean, I like the small, like backwoods track, where it's 8th mile, where just I don't know. I never wanted this event to be like a big, like I want it to be big and I want it to be fun. I want it to be all that, but I didn't want it to be something like we end up at a major track. And I don't know. I guess we're just gonna see how this year goes and go from there.
Yeah, I agree. I do enjoy the smaller tracks. We have a lot of tracks around us. I have 3 or 4 tracks within probably a 60-mile radius of me easily. But they're all 8th mile tracks. But man, they're such fun tracks. Dude, we've got one track, West Barber. Guys, it's got a bump about 3/4 of the way through the track. Bro, you better have good brakes at that track.
I love it.
There's only no shutdown room, and like it is a grudge track. I mean, that's all it is. It's just grudge racing.
Hey, that'll make life interesting on them 90-10s, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get that bump.
I used to drag race bikes. I had a ZX10 I used to drag racing. We'd always go to West Barber. And I'm here to tell you, man, those bikes, it is very hard to shut those things down. And then, like, we had so many people bust oil pans with a dip in the, in it, the bump. Oh,
yeah.
dude. But yeah, you know, I do like the kind of hometown, small town feel. Although a big track may be necessary here pretty soon.
Yeah, there's only the further you go south. I mean, pretty much most of the tracks here in Ohio, even in Michigan, for the most part that I'm aware of, that I've been through, have all been quarter mile. So the further you go south, it just starts the 8th mile out, which is really cool because it's kind of what I want to set my white car up for anyway. To be honest with you,
The only problem with 8th mile tracks, and that's all we have here, except for Montgomery, Alabama, which is only like an hour and a half away, so it's not crazy. But the only thing with that is like you can get a dude with a 302, some 456 gears, 100 shot of gas, open header, flicks, and like he'll skin you up in 8th mile if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's what I like about the quarters. I can reel them in. You know, yeah. I can hit that button, and then you know I can just reel them on. But
they always talking trash about us down here with these 8th mile tracks. I'm like, come down and run. These dudes set them up for the 8th mile, and they'll peel your hair back.
I'm not even going to lie to you. We got polished 410s that we're going to actually. This will be the first time I've ran 410s in years. I've had a set of polished 410s sitting on the shelf from my buddy Mike. That we got the little spacers in the mail from Amazon. So we're going to set this gear. This is only 355s, and we're cutting good 60s. But I'd be super impressed to see what this thing does on 410s.
The crush spacer.
Yeah. With the shims.
Gears from.
Say again.
So where did you get the polished gears from? Did you buy them that way?
No, my buddy had them. He's like, look, I don't think I'll have this Coyote Turbo running anytime soon. So why don't you put these in for your event since it's 8th mile only? I was like the only time of the year I'm going to run it. I was like, well, let's just set this. You know, I got a really nice axle in this car, and it's got all the bells and whistles. And I was like, well, let's just set it up now to where we can just space it out. You know what I mean? That way we can gear swap whenever we want for the most part. So, I'm really not digging the difference between 3rd gear and 4th gear on that T56. Remember I talked about that before?
Yeah.
Like I'm 3rd gear coming through the 8th, shifting 4th, and I have like a whole 1/8 of a mile I'm in 1 gear. That's how much of a difference the 3rd gear versus the 4th gear in a T56 Mag XL is. It's insane. I'm not coming through on the red line.
You have to have Hanlon build you a complete custom. Like
3650, I've already heard that conversation.
Yeah. You can go G101A.
Ugh, that is, you know, he's bringing his car. He's bringing his car, by the way.
Yeah, Andrew's bringing his car.
Yeah, he was sitting at Chocolate Fox, and he told me, he's like, you know, I don't want to, you know, the diesel price. He made a good point, but I'm like, look, I mean, how many more times in your life are you going to have an opportunity, you know, to represent something that you've put a lot of money, time, and effort into? Right. You know what I'm saying? See, plus you're going to be sitting right in the midway. Your car is awesome. It's well built, and it's built for a purpose. You know what I mean? Right. So come down and let's get it, bro. Let's have some fun.
I agree. Come on, man. We're gonna have a blast.
Turn that shit up and let's 60 foot.
Let's see. We got any comments we need to address there, Neo?
People talking about tracks, quarter mile, just can't get the car together to get them all. Anti-Rice says, come east to Tennessee, to English Mountain Dragway. We hate English Mountain Dragway. Okay.
English Mountain. There's one. I can't remember the name of that track. It's in East Tennessee. It's between Nashville and Knoxville. You can see it from 40. I want to go there and race though, if I ever get my car back together.
I did want to make a shout out to Jason Fields for the $20 super chat.
And Jason coming in clutch,
dude. I'll tell you what, man. Jason, one of my biggest, biggest guys in the channel. I mean, you know, as far as supporting the channel and its monetization or whatever. Like, I think all three of us. I think it's fair to say that I think all three of us have the super things. I don't think a lot of people know what that is. That's why I keep talking about it in my videos. I don't care.
Oh shit. Bama 50 says, yeah, big wreck it in the national.
Yeah, I seen it in the background.
Holy shit. Can you see it?
Yes.
What is it?
Big wreck on the damn. I'm chilling in the office tonight.
I rubbed my eyes and now I'm crooked.
Hey, I want y'all to check this out. I bet all of y'all got like really fancy grills and stuff. Are you ready for this?
Oh shit!
Is that the that's a meme? Oh, here we go. Gotta go.
Yeah, hold on. Hello. All right, y'all make it.
Hey, real life stuff here, guys.
Real life stuff. Neo, you can borrow my 101A. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know what to do with that TKX, man. You know, we're going to be making some changes here soon. We're doing some engine swaps, bro.
Well, we kind of have to. It's inevitable.
Well, I mean, I got that monster turbo kit and this monster motor, and they're both in the wrong cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's where we're going with the white car. We're going to get, I mean, we were tickling 30s. I mean, we're full interior, man. I have my daughter in the back with her seatbelt on, driving around town all day today with a trunk full of half food and freaking chairs for the lake and stuff. You know, that's what it's all about to me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I drove, which these are two completely different cars. I drove the Carbon Fox today, went to the grocery store and everything, and Foxcast is back, guys. Drove it
back. Sorry, we got.
Yeah, drove it to the store today, and man, it's so good to be able to get these cars out and drive them. I know a lot of people like dedicated drag cars. That's cool. I'm a street car guy. I want to be able to get my kids in the car, go to the store, pick up groceries or whatever the case may be. So I truly enjoy that.
Yeah, you know, and I completely agree with you. You know, and I want to make a dedicated street car, or excuse me, a dedicated race car, but like, you know, at some point, when do you stop trying to go fast all the time? You know what I mean? Or trying to chase, you know what I'm saying? A number. Yeah.
That's a good question. And that would actually be a really good video.
Yes.
Honest. Guys, I got to run to the restroom. Real talk tonight, okay? Like Brutal was saying. It's real. I'm not taking you to the bathroom with me, so you're going to have to sit here.
I would appreciate it.
You can watch NASCAR. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Actually, a very good topic. And that's something that myself and Andrew, we've talked about, a bunch of my friends through the years. Like, when is enough enough?
When is enough enough? 100%.
Yeah, I've talked about it many times over the years. It's really hard to explain, but I think so many people get caught up in. Man, that's a good question. It's all really, it depends on the group of people you run with, right? If you're chasing the guys that are running, 12-second quarter mile times, then that's what you're chasing. And then there's going to come a point when you run that 11 and you're faster than them. Well, they're out of the picture. So you got your eyes set on the next group of guys, and then you chase after them. He's out there, baby.
When the money runs out, Gary, you're killing me.
What?
He said when the money runs out.
But honestly, though, man, like we had some of our most, like all three of us right now can remember back whenever underdrive pulleys, cold air kit, gears, like all this stuff, short belt, bump the timing up, when that was enough, when that was fun in the street or at the track or whatever the case may be. Here's the thing. It still is fun. You just have to get off the internet and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing.
Yes. Tiki-talkies, reels, this reel and that reel. And look at me go super fast. Look at Neo run a draggy on his car.
Here's the thing. Neo could go out there right now and run an 872 on his car, which is freaking blazing fast, right? Okay. That's cool, but there's also a guy out there that's running, a 750 or an 850. So it's there again. When is enough enough?
That's correct.
You just have to remember who you are, and you have to be very self-aware of what you enjoy. Caleb, let's ask you that, man. what's your ideal car? Like, if you had kind of all the money, like, what would you do with it and what would you chase?
So I actually tried to do that with my 92. I was like, you know, because from basically 2002 till, I don't know, like every Friday, Saturday, even sometimes Sunday, when the doors were open at the track, I was there.
Right.
And I kind of got to the point where I'm a little bit over it. Yeah. I love the test and tune. I love racing, but I've been there, done that so much. Like I said, since 2002, 2003.
It's almost like it's a rite of passage that we've already all been through.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but then you get on YouTube, and even though you've been wrenching on your car and racing your car since 1994, if they don't see you do it in the video, then they don't know that you actually know how to freaking wrench on your car and race your car.
Exactly. That's
been there, done that.
That's just like Neo doesn't have that issue, right? Neo works on his car, he races his car.
Yeah.
But I think for me and you, it's really hard because I'm not going to be the guy to say, hey man, I've done all that. I've never been as fast as Neo, so I'm not even claiming that. But what I'm saying is I lived at the track. You know, I worked on my car all the time.
Yeah.
Guys, we raced motorcycles, we raced cars, automatics, 5-speed, nitrous cars, supercharged cars. I'm not into it like I used to be. But now let me say this. I know I could be very, very easily, and that's what worries me. I don't want to get back into that. I can't afford it. I need to spend time with my family. Like, it's a drug. Neo does a very good job of doing what he wants to do. He's very self-aware. He can go to the track. He can come back. He can not go to the track. He's cool with it. He's been able to balance that. I can't balance it that good.
Yeah, reliability. Stephen King, reliability is all I'm concerned about. And that's kind of where you see, like, there's been such a shift in Foxbody genre in 20 years, because back when tuning was just coming in with binary editor in 2003-ish, you know, when FMUs and bumping timing, I mean, we were kicking and scratching to be the fastest Foxbody on the street. So there was kind of a game behind the game. Now it's kind of like you can just Google and find out how faster, you know, let's just what makes my Foxbody faster. Oh, Neo's got a live stream on it. On all the budget stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, oh, look, Caleb talked about the best heads in the game. I mean,
yep.
We and it's not by, you know, any sort of discredit, but we've kind of made it, we've kind of made them roadmap. Not just us, like all of us that do any, you know, I mean, look at Richard Holdner's channel. I mean, he's killing it with those motors, you know, the 302. He keeps revisiting the, you know, the other motors we won't talk about. You know what I mean? The Coyotes.
Hey, real quick, I want to say this, and I don't need to put words in your mouth, but hear me out, guys. Anybody that's watching right now, Neo goes really fast with a 5-speed. He's got a couple cars that go fast. Here's the thing, though. Neo still respects, and we all do, still respect the guys that have the street cars that just want to be reliable and things. So I think a lot of people don't understand that, right? And they think that because you have a fast car, any of us, that we don't respect their stock daily driver.
Oh, yeah. You know, and it's what keeps me grounded. Like, you know, you got Caleb's 92, you know, you got the Coyote stuff. I mean, that's a whole nother genre. I know what's going to happen if I stick a Coyote in a Foxbody. I already know I'm going to be like, I'm just going to take all my Foxbody papers and just throw them up in the air. What was I doing? You know, with my hair, you know, the bald head and the hair sticking out, back in the lab with the lab coat. I'm going to get crazy with it. So it's coming. Not yet, but it's coming, sort of.
Well, I mean, a good example, you know, with Caleb having all the Coyote stuff. I mean, if you watch it,
he owns that. That's his. You know what I mean?
You'll see that he respects the other builds. We all do. So I think that's really cool. You don't have to have a Coyote swap. You don't have to have a turbo car, super fast car. You know, I like when guys put some work in. But, you know, not everybody's able to, and I understand that. Mm-hmm. But I'll say this. If you're capable of it, see you turn some wrenches. I will say that. If you're capable, yep. I want to see.
And the thing about YouTube is it's just like, back 5-6 years ago when we were putting just random stuff up, especially I didn't even mean to do what I've done with my channel. I didn't even know we even had monetization, even though I clicked it on 5 or 6 years ago. I didn't even know what that was. And then I started actually doing content in 2019, early 2019. And it's just like, you're chasing a number and chasing like likes and views and and being impressive. I mean, we live in a genre where, you could flip through and watch 30 seconds of a guy running sevens. It's just like, oh, you know what I mean? What about us that are over here running 10s or 9s or 11s, NA? I mean, I think you're capable of high 10s in that car, aren't you, Caleb? I mean, it makes the power for it, for sure.
Hey, but if we get back to when we talk about the whole YouTube sphere, like my whole goal was I was trying to make Foxbodies like famous. I wanted to, like, when I started Foxcast Media back in 2015, my goal was to make Foxbodies not the shit, because on SVT Performance and all these other forums back in the day, only the poors had Foxbodies, and we only had them because we couldn't afford a newer one. We were looked down upon by the guys with the Terminators. 500s. Oh, you've got a Foxbody because you're a broke dick, and that
he's not lying.
That's why I started Foxcast Media. I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. We love these cars because we cut our teeth on them. And, we've been wrenching on these freaking things. Like, I did my first, literally, guys, and you can go back and look at my video that I did back in 2015. It was terrible. I did my first wire tuck on, my car was parked on the street. I lived in an apartment. I had nowhere to park my car. My car was parked on the street. That's where I did my first wire tuck. And when I see the comments, people like telling me I don't know how to wrench on my car. I don't know anything about cars, or I don't know how to run at the track. I was like, dude, I was doing all this shit while you were in diapers. Literally, just because I'm filming and I'm hanging out with my buddies and they're turning the wrenches while I'm filming, like it kills me.
Yeah.
It's like how the internet is. Like, seriously, I was doing this while you were on your mama's tit. I hate to be that way, but that's just the facts.
Well, look, hey, you're human. I'm human. Neo's human. You can only push our buttons so long before the truth's going to come.
Before we get real.
And, Caleb, you really need to turn the hat around backwards right now.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Have some church here tonight. But
Memorial Day, by the way. God bless our veterans.
Yes, absolutely. But it's so true, man. Look, I swear to y'all, I don't know if you were around Neo. Do you know what he's talking about? Do you remember this? SVTP was the main site for this. But he had a Foxbody. You were poor. You didn't have any money. You didn't know how to make anything go fast. You were laughed at. Look, guys, I was in all of this stuff. I had a Terminator and I had a Foxbody. It was horrible. So, yeah, you know what, man? I appreciate you for doing what you did. It needed to happen.
Yeah, and were you guys ever on Yellow Bullet?
Yes. Yellow Bullet.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You didn't come in there.
Yellow Bullet was raw.
Rough. Like,
I mean, but seriously, like, like Brutal and Neo, like, you guys are seriously OG. You guys have been cutting your teeth on these cars. Like this is what we did. Yep. And the thing that killed me, and I never really, when I actually started doing YouTube, I never realized I would have to prove it. Like, I don't know. It just kind of like, I was like, bro, really? Like, what are you, 15? Yep. Come on now. Get the.
Well, you got that. Like I said, we live in a day and age with our social media. That's just everything is. We got too much information coming in, and people don't appreciate it. You see what I mean? It is like we've cut our teeth on that a long time ago. Like, I got guys that come in my channel with my FMU stuff that I did with Dad's car just for fun, that just say, "Oh, welcome back to 1990." I was like, "Take me back, son. Take me
Yeah.
back."
Yeah, this is what we did.
This is fun as shit because it's cheap.
Right. You know what? And a lot of the stuff that we did still freaking works. Do you want to know what my favorite computer setup is? Anybody want to guess?
Windows 7.
For the Foxbody. It's Moat's quarter horse, guys. That is still one of my favorite setups. And that's obviously what Neo runs.
Still runs.
I like it. I do like the Mega Squirt, but it's very hard to get right. But my point is, a lot of the stuff that we put to the wayside, and we really hoped that the world would change and, you know, technology would evolve. Some of it did, and some of it didn't. I'm going to be honest with you. What's up? I'm going to be honest with you. The quarter horse still does its job, and it's pretty easy to work with. It's easy to install. It's pretty cheap.
The binary, like,
yeah, binary editor, man.
It works.
Look, behind me. We made 754-800 on a Mustang dyno, or excuse me, on a dyno jet, not even caring. You know what I'm saying? We did it with a stock computer. It works. It ran well. The AFR was good. Timing, everything looked good. It was fine. The data log looked perfect when I was running.
Hey, did y'all see that that Leach has got a computer with the crystal mod?
Oh, I've heard about that. Let's see.
He's bringing
Superfly Garage Commodore 64. My dad had one of those.
What did he say? Who said that?
The Commodore 64. My dad had one of those.
Hey, let me tell you what. There's probably more processing power in our watches than were in these 256 kilobytes of information.
Bro,
absolutely,
bro. Our memory cards.
Yeah, it's not even close, man.
I'm pretty sure it's 200. It's like 256 kilobytes. I think that's like the RAM setup on an old A9L or whatever. I mean, it's not fast. So when you crystal mod, what he just talked about, you do speed up. The processing power. Yeah. Kind of.
But seriously though, like, I think we need to, and maybe we needed. I've been thinking about doing a video about this. Like, I really think we need to maybe set the record straight, you know, about the realness of, because there's a lot of people that see the hype in the Foxbody game and are trying to jump in it.
Correct.
And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And, you know, because, and they are, and we know these people, and you can watch their videos if you can stand them for a minute or two and realize they don't know a thing about them. But I guarantee every one of us on here, and there's a few other ones that, you know, I give respect and love to, but, you know, we can post pictures from 91, 92, 93 of us doing what we're doing right now in 2022.
Amen.
I hate it, but we're not here for hype. We're here because this is passion. Period.
When we do it in 2022, it's nostalgia, and we get a little
right.
Yeah.
Get a little
Brutal's about to drop some church. I saw that fire, Brew. Go ahead, brother.
I see my hat over there, and I want to go get it, but I don't want to go get it. Not on Neo's live stream. But
Neo don't mind. Shit, Neo.
So here's the deal, and the way I feel about it. I mean, because we have gotten on this topic, and there again, I want to remind everybody we're real people, right? I mean, we are, and I hope that you know that. And right now, you probably get the most real portion of us during these live streams. But here's the deal, you know, we've all done this for a long time, but a lot of you have too. So it's not like it's just us. But a lot of you have too. What gets me are the guys that just kind of come into the game and they've been on the internet and they read all this stuff, and then they want to come and they want to tell us what to do with our cars and what we should buy, or either we're half-assing our car because we're not buying all these parts. Guys, we come from, you know, making stuff work, right? We didn't have a lot of money. I changed out my first engine with a come along on a limb of a tree down a dirt road. Like, so, you know, we had to make stuff work. So, yeah, I understand that there's better options out there. We come from just having to, you know, necessity. Done
That
work.
stupid come along chain. It's just like, come on. This isn't even moving.
Look, man, those are times, but I don't want to go back to that.
No, never. I don't even have an electric hoist anymore.
And
So,
and Neo, you need to bust in on this too. But I'm gonna say also, all three of us came from very not like
Humble.
my dad was
really humble. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, and I think both of y'all are the same deal. Like my parents were broke. Like we didn't have shit.
Yep.
Like we didn't have air conditioning in the house. We had a window unit. And so in the summertime, we all slept on the living room floor because the house didn't have central air. And I'm pretty sure y'all are from the same.
Yes.
Like
my dad had
money here. The money we got is the money we made.
Look, my dad worked for this school as a janitor. My dad was a janitor. He was happy. My mom didn't even become a LPN until I was out of school. And one of the best stories I could ever tell anybody really quick is my dad had this old 69 Ford 302 that he built a motor in the dirt. He pulled up a 1965 Buick Special with a special 300 V8 motor in it, whatever. He picked that car for like $500 and he had that car for like 2 years. Long story short, he sold that thing for $300 to the local swindler. We all know those guys because so we could have freaking Christmas, dude. So, so I could have a freaking Nintendo because I was a spoiled little brat.
Yep.
Well, that's where Dad's car comes from. I built that for him 11 years ago. So,
so here's a comment right here. Chris Gardner, I can't read it. Says, to be honest, I love jack stands. $100 versus $3,000 for a lift. I've been doing it for 20 years. So I thought the same thing. I'm going to be honest with you until I got a lift. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny.
We're not making fun of you, Chris.
But the game changed for me. And you'll even, like, if you go back to my videos when I first got the lift, I'm like, guys, I've been working on the floor for all these years. And well, I think I got the lift at the right time because I guess I got old like the week after I got the lift because I'm like, screw this shit. Like the lift is been awesome. But you're right though. Guys, you don't have to have a lift. You don't have to have any of this. We have all done this in the dirt, in the gravel, in the mud. We've all done it. Okay, so we've been there.
There's and I'll still do it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because
how many T5s have we bench pressed? I mean,
oh my God, dude, so many. You get it.
Yeah, deep breath. Push that bitch up and hope it slides in.
That's it. Bro, an AOD is another animal.
Oh fuck! See, I didn't have an AOD car.
You had to go with the AOD, didn't you?
Oh,
they will poke a hole in your chest. Like you got to
fucking tell you, what do them things weigh? 120, 130 pounds?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easy.
Hey, Neo, you got any moderators in the house that we got some cleaning up to do here?
No, I just did it. I took care of it. So.
Yeah. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Andrew.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up.
We're gonna go in and eat these pork chops that I made on my little small grill.
Oh yeah, we good.
Somebody gave me. I like that thing.
This is why I don't go live much on my channel because it's so.
What, that stuff? Yeah.
Yes, that stuff, and it's twice as bad. Like.
Yeah, I take care of that stuff, and when it comes in, the thing of the matter is with especially with live streams, is you just got to be mindful of what you see because you're not real. We get that stuff in our comments all the time.
Yeah.
And usually most of it gets blocked. I got a lot of blocked keywords, so there is going to be some things. Obviously, I'm going to need to add to it, but that's not the first time I've seen that in my streams and it's nothing to be worried about. But
I got it. I think yesterday in one of my streams, I got it too.
Yeah, it's you just handle it, you block it, it's over.
Yeah.
So the StreamYard's just bad because and it's unfortunate that it happened, but another one of our fellow friends had an issue. It's why it's very important that when you bring somebody into your StreamYard that you trust that person. You know what I mean? So
right. Well, look, guys, go ahead and head out. Hey, I enjoyed it tonight. We got to do this again before Takeover.
For sure. For sure.
We need to, I'm seriously though, we need to get real a little more often. I think it's time we need to.
I think it's time. Listen, and it can be on any of the channels. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My door's locked. It stays locked. The stuff that happens behind me or on my stream it's respectful to my stream, to Foxcast, and to Brutal or whatever. So, we don't. I got some more keywords I need to filter out apparently.
No, but seriously, I mean, 3 guys that came from nothing that are out here trying to help people, like people in the comments, and it's not the bulk of, like, the subscribers we have are amazing, but we have those few guys that, because Brutal has a lift or Neo's got a big turbo or I've got a Coyote, somehow, I mean, really?
Yeah.
Like, they have no idea where we come from.
Right.
We need to address that.
I'm game. Look, I'm game. I'm game, brother. Anytime you let me know. And look, here's the deal. If I say something that pisses you off, then obviously I was talking to you.
Hey, that's, we talked about doing this last year, and it's just like, it's like, YouTube Unchained. It's just like, just for the record, we got 3 chats, and we got 60. I'm going to split this up with Brutal and Foxcast. So you guys got about 5 more minutes. If you want to donate to our channels as a whole during the stream, you can. I don't care if you don't, but it is we do have monetization on for a reason, and we appreciate you guys doing that. But going back to what I was saying, it's sometimes you got to come unchained a little bit.
You do. Well, you have to remind people who you are and where you come from. There's only so much stuff I'll put up with before I speak up for myself. I even speak up for Andrew every once. Hey, look at that. Look who it is.
Where's Andrew at? There he is.
What up, bro?
Andrew.
Hey guys, look. We cannot have Andrew on when we go raw. When we go live and we're raw, Andrew has no filter.
I think we need to take our filter off.
A little bit of filter, man. Don't hold back on what you're saying, though.
I want
last. There's gonna be a whole bunch of quacks.
Yeah. I want to remove the filter, but I have these moods. Right? Have you guys ever seen the TikToks or like on Instagram, the little shorts where somebody's explaining themselves, and it's like sometimes I'm this way, and sometimes I'm that way, and then sometimes I'm this. Like, my moods change all the time. There's times when I just want to like completely shut the channel down, and I'm like, just screw everybody. And then there's other times whenever it's like, man, I love this channel. I love the people. And it's just like I go through this range of emotions. So it depends on which day you catch me. Mm-hmm. I could ruin it all for myself.
I'm thinking about doing the video where I go back up to Illinois, where I grew up, and show people where I installed my first set of lower control arms, where I did my first wire tuck with no tools.
Yes,
I had one of those ones you carry with a handle, and that's what I did it with. And I changed the rear end in my Thunderbird. It was a 7.5. I swapped out an 8.8 that I traded for some wheels, and I swapped that rear end in a fucking gravel driveway.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the tools to swap the brake lines. I didn't have a line wrench. I couldn't swap the brake lines over and make it work. Oh. So I had to load it up in my parents' Econoline van and take it up to the Ford dealer, to a guy I knew. Like, I've been thinking about doing that video because for some reason people think if you have nice wheels or you have a Coyote or a turbo or something like that, all of a sudden you're a sellout and you don't understand the actual game. And I think maybe we need to tell that story. All 3 of us, really.
We do need to bridge that communication between, the guys, spinning wrench in the dirt and the guys spinning wrench on a lift. We made the come up, but we never forget where we're from.
No, man, I remember my first shop was my ex father-in-law helped me build like this pole barn thing. It wasn't very big. It was probably like 10 by 12 or something, 10 by 15 maybe. It was just big enough to fit like a car under. And I didn't have any money for anything. So I went and got a couple sheets of plywood, and just like, I'm not a carpenter, so I just started cutting stuff out and like banging it up there, putting nails in it. Got some sort of a side and 3 ends. And then I took tarp and draped down the front of it, split it, and pulled it back like that, and had a doorway. Guys, I literally put hay down on the floor because it was just like mud. So I put hay down, and then here a fire.
You just did it. You just did a budget thing, bro. You just painted that carbon fox with some tarps.
Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. But
that's
like
OG, homie.
People don't know the struggle, man. Dude, I was so, I was smoking cigarettes and stuff back then. I'm like, dude, if I mess up, cigarette butt out on this hay as my floor, like, dude, it's gonna be bad. Like, it's gonna burn everything down.
Mm-hmm.
But oh yeah, man, just silly stuff, man. But you had to do what you had to do, and that's just the way it was. So yeah, man, I never want to hear that. Must be nice. Like, don't. That's probably the one thing you never say to me, man. Don't ever say that.
Because it's just not the truth. It's just not the truth at all.
No, it's okay to start from nothing. It's not okay to stay there.
That's correct.
You know what I mean? I want and I'll speak for all three of us. We want to inspire you guys, not just to build a cool car, but to reach higher, like go higher. Like you can't stay stagnant in one place. Work your ass off, work your dick in the dirt, for lack of a better term, and go get whatever you want. You know, and we're doing this here. Like, again, we came from zero, like literally freaking zero, and all of you guys can do the same thing. And that's the only message I ever want to put out, for sure.
And it's 100%. I'm always talking. I think my channel's gotten to the point where my slogan's like, get your shit off the jack stands. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if they're E7 heads. Just don't put them on a 347. But if you can't get cylinder heads right now, then just get your stuff, get your car. You're missing the car shows. You're not promised tomorrow. We listen to a bunch of, I know you do, Caleb, because we talk about fitness more than we do Foxbodies. Mm-hmm. And, we're always motivating each other, as far as because fitness is very important in my life. Mm-hmm. But, I listen to motivational speakers all the time. I know it's just, they always talk about just, get it done. You're not promised tomorrow. If your car's been sitting there for a long time, we've done Harbor. I got half my tools are Harbor Freight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got one snap-on wrench that I actually think I
like. Here's the thing. I try to build my whole channel off that same motto. Just get shit done. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't care. Shut up and get some work done. Shut up and drive your car. Don't care if it's perfect. I don't care. That's not my thing, man. Get out there and enjoy your car. You can always come back and do stuff later and fix things, but just get out and have fun with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Neo? Took the Fox out this weekend. First time in the year. What a blast. Bro, I know the feeling.
Look at Andrew.
I ain't trying to get on camera.
Andrew's getting on camera.
Stop!
What's Andrew drinking there?
Yeah. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, Yoo-hoo. Is that for real? It is, isn't it?
A Yoo-hoo.
I hope you got that spiked or something. Come on now.
They taste better when he pays for them.
That's right, yeah.
Unchained.
He pays for everything. I know.
100% unchained, bros.
And I'm telling y'all, this was the best live stream, and I think we need to do this on all of our channels. We've got to get more. We try to put out content and just stick to the, hey, check this out.
It's just not working no more.
Yeah.
It's time to just be like, look, we played the game where we were like, oh, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my patience are running pretty thin lately. We've had a lot of trips to church.
Jesus.
Literally.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to put out that I still want to say, because ultimately I've said about everything I can say about a Foxbody Mustang. Do this to it, do that to it. You can go back between all of our channels and you can find pretty much anything you need to do to a Foxbody. But there's a lot that's more important now that I need people to know, same as you guys, because we all talk. I want people to be motivated, inspired, and be in the right state of mind. That's what's important.
Yeah, I want everybody to crush it. Like, literally when I started Foxcast Media, it was because of my love of cars. And as it wore on, I started realizing that I could do a lot more than I ever thought I was capable of. You know, coming from nowhere, you know, growing up poor, you know, no skills, no sports, you know, no money. You know, at a certain point, yes, I love these cars, they're my passion, but I figured something else out, and it's like I'm a lot more than that. I can do a lot more than I ever thought I could. And you know, Brutal and Nero the same way. Like they're doing big shit. Like everybody can do big shit. And I'm not trying to motivate anyone to start a YouTube channel. That's not what this is about. Like everybody has their own skill sets, their own niche, whatever. I want you to go find that and do it.
That's right. Like YouTube, well, to me, is only a side hustle fun thing. And I end up doing a lot of, you know, just like, you know, with the fitness and training and stuff, you know, outside of doing Fox bodies every day, you know, it's easier for me to make content than most people because I can just be like, all right, we're just going to do this or whatever. And it's never anything that's like, hey, hell yeah, we're going to go do a burnout. It's never like that. You know, it's always just like, you know, it's always something informational, and I just can't help.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not what people want to see anymore.
Right. Not anymore. I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, I thought you would think that some of the videos that we've made, like your TPS reset's a big one.
Yeah.
Or base auto reset. I think your wire tuck thing is big, isn't it? I think that video still got a lot of traction even to date. My mass air harness video, right? Those are just massive videos that have been talked about over the 20 years. I just want to see that. They want to see me. They want to see me like literally. Good Lord. They want to see me do, you know, like burnouts, and they don't even want to see me race. So it's kind of like it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's the same here. Dude, I'm almost like my tires are almost bald already, you know, just from going to doing this.
Right.
And another thing I don't think a lot of people think of is I have a full-time job. I have a career that I intend on staying with. I've already got 20 years with the company that I'm with. Mm-hmm. And guys, I can't risk, you know, it seems so simple to take the car out, set the camera up, do some burnouts, do some drag racing on the street. It's really not. It's not. If I get caught doing that, I'm probably going to lose my job. So every time I go out to do something silly like that, I run the risk of losing everything that I got. So it's hard.
Really stung when I outrun you, man.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, already talking trash.
What'd he say?
Damn.
Oh, that's fine. You know what? You want some limelight?
Wait, what'd he say, dog?
Limelight, get it, buddy. Say what you got to say.
I told him that must have really stung when I outrun him in the road, dude.
Hey, Andrew is part of the channel, though. We love Andrew.
Shots fired. I'll skin his ass up tonight if he can get with the lightning tonight.
Dude, that was a great video, you guys. You had it was like a perfect thumbnail.
What was?
Where you guys had like, it was like nitrous. That was the video you ran with them out there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like
that was a good one.
So the first time, and then he had some converter issues, so they changed the converter out, come back, and it was a different animal, completely different animal. So, but we've not even run the car since the new motor. We hadn't ran anything. The race that I want is the Lightning with the red car.
Does Andrew still have the Sonic Blue Lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I thought he got rid of it.
Nope, he still got it. He's just lazy and sorry and doesn't work on anything.
Shots fired again.
I don't drive it much. I did drive it the other day. I outran the LS truck on it.
Woo!
That's a bad bitch. What did it do? Like 670 at Ford Takeover?
640 something, I think.
Yeah, but it's made. How much is it made?
It made 730 on X85 with the icebox full and all that.
But it was, like a 4.0 Whipple, isn't it?
A what?
It's a 4.0 Whipple.
2.9.
Oh, it looked huge, but yeah, that thing was nasty.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I'm gonna sell it. I posted it one time, and then I had like 30 people message me that never bought it, and I've kind of just been spinning tires on it ever since.
Yeah,
I'll blame you.
Crash Bama 50 says. Damn, that's a fast lightning.
For
Yep.
real.
So we still got to get Andrew's black car back up and running. He's got some parts for it. You got the gas tank.
Yeah, I should be about done buying the fuel system stuff.
So we'll have Andrew's black car back up and going here pretty soon. And we have a cabinet. Guys, believe it or not, this cabinet right here has actually got Andrew's, all his paint for his car. We've got black,
car or the
like he's already bought all the paint for his car, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
paint pretty bad.
So we're gonna go ahead and try to like do a restore like we did on like the gray car with his. Probably I don't know, later on this year, probably.
Yeah.
Something like that. But anyway, guys, look, I'm gonna go because Andrew, we got issues now. We ran
video coming soon, boys.
My bad. Come up on the channel, get called out.
All right,
That's okay. You brought one earlier. You brought one
Andrew,
earlier.
I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, see you, Brutal.
All
I'll
right,
see you,
man.
buddy. All right. So I just want to give a shout out to our super chats: Jason Fields, Chris Gardner, SN95. I think you spelled garage.
SN95 Garage.
Real Foxbody Addicts and Jarvis. It's about $100, so I'm going to split that up with Brutal, and I always do that. I don't care what they say.
Put that towards Dad's car. I don't need none of that.
Come on now.
But yeah, I'm gonna jump off of here too, and but seriously,
Dude, I appreciate you coming in, man. I appreciate this was great. You know,
even though you ditched me last night.
Man, come on. What was I supposed to do? Be in a barbecue parlor and talk? I don't trust anybody around us.
I know, right? Hey, no, seriously though, good seeing everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know, Neo's the real deal too. I mean,
Fox Takeover, June 10th, June 11th.
Ford Takeover. Come on, man.
Foxcast Media, Ford Takeover, June 10th, June 11th. We're going to be, I think there's going to be a handful of us there that are early.
Yeah.
We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be cruising. We're going to be dynoing, having some fun.
Yep. Real Foxbody Axe will be there. Handling Motorsports will be there. Brutal will be there. Blue Oval Media. Leech Motorsports.
Who?
I mean, we're gonna have squad, y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous.
There's gonna be a lot of YouTubers there, and there's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be some racing. The weather looks, even the little bit of rain that they might talk about, like earlier in midweek. So this, and it's gonna be good weather. It's not gonna be scorching. So it's gonna be good air. Do you think maybe? Let me ask you a question. Do you think there's going to be a test and tune? Do they have test and tune on Friday nights there?
Yes, Friday nights. Yeah.
Ooh.
But you need to be at the meet and greet, and then you need to get rest because it's going to be a long day Saturday. So no drag racing and all that Friday night.
Well, definitely.
Okay, you can go ahead. Whatever.
So one thing I did want to say before he goes, pertaining to Ford Takeover. Do us a favor, and this is something that kind of hit home with me recently. If you go out on the street and you're messing around, be known that they're going to be looking for you. And
yeah, they know we're about to take over the town, so
yeah, so we're going to have a good time or whatever. But just be respectful to Caleb and his event. Does that make sense? Because I don't want, we want to be safe and we want to have a bunch of, we want to have a bunch of fun.
I want everybody to go home. I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to go home. I don't want anybody's cars tore up, and I don't want anybody locked up.
Tore up. Fine.
Yeah, no tore. No, none of that. Like, I cannot wait to see all of you guys. It's going to be amazing. I've been working my stuff off for a long time, and I do every year to make this a lot of fun. You're going to see some badass cars on the dyno. You're going to cruise. Meet and greet, we're shutting the street down, and then we're going to drag race, car show midway all day, mobile dynos Saturday, and then Saturday night, lots of food, drinks, and we're going to shut places down again. So, I mean, if that doesn't interest you, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know why you're here. just giving y'all a hard time.
Man, I appreciate you coming in, man. Like I said, we're gonna do this a couple times. We're not gonna beat a dead horse with it, guys. But if we come unchained, that'll be the name of the stream. you know,
we might have to do that. I actually kind of like that name, like
Unchained. Unchained,
yeah.
absolutely. Unchained, talking shit.
Yeah, we're no more Mr. Nice Guy. Gloves coming off.
Gloves coming off. I mean, it's just like this is what's going on in the Ford. This is what's going on in the car community. You know, we're gonna leave all the other garbage out. So.
Yep. Great seeing all you guys. Neo, thanks for having me in. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming in, bro.
And happy Memorial Day. God bless the troops. God bless the USA.
America.
America.
I'll see you soon. America.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Good night. Good night. Thanks, Caleb. All right. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. I'm definitely going to share the super chat stuff that we got, the monetization. So I do appreciate to those guys that did support the channel tonight. I didn't expect to have B or Fox on the channel tonight. It was just kind of a, you know, it's kind of a friendship that we don't expect. Like, I feel really bad because I didn't get a chance to be with, Caleb and Brutal yesterday on his live chat. But, I was with my family. I was with my kids. So, it was, you kind of have that, the respect with the other, content creators that, just to try to be available for them when they're streaming. Because streaming is, kind of dangerous, sort of. I mean, it's, you could say or do or something happen in the stream that could affect you in your channels and whatnot. But we're pretty good. We police our channels up pretty good, and I think that the whole Unchained idea, talking shit with Foxbody stuff, I think that's a great idea because it'll kind of take us out of our shell. Because we talk a lot about Foxbody stuff and we talk a lot about working on them, and we do a lot of videos that aren't very popular, like what oil I used with the 85. I mean, whatever. I mean, I could go out there, do a burnout video and get on a short and get 20,000 views, but maybe that's where I need to head. I don't know. Channels are going to change. It's going to have to change because the algorithm of YouTube changed. So, but I got you guys as an audience. I want to thank you guys, all 17,300 members, or excuse me, of subscribers. I want a huge shout out to the guys in green. It's my join memberships. Those are my members. We talk. We decide things on the channel together. I ask them about thumbnails and titles all the time. For those guys that are watching the channel that had a couple, this is definitely a later night channel stuff. So we don't talk, if you hear some language in our channel, it is what it is. It's Unchained. And that's kind of like, outside of doing a top 10 videos or top 10 things about a Foxbody, if I'm just going to come on here and chill, I'm going to bring my other friends in here and we're going to just talk some shit. So again, like, I appreciate for any of the language or whatever, but it's just what it is. It's YouTube, and that's not frowned upon for the most part, but it is what it is. So I want to say thank you guys, thank you my channel members, huge support from the super chats, super stickers, whatever. I want to say, last but not least, one more time, if you see a guy with a hat that says veteran on it, I want you to go up there and tell him thank you for your service. It's very important. Those guys, I mean, there must have been 5 of them down at the car show today. I went out of my way and I said, sir, I appreciate your service and your sacrifices, because time is a sacrifice too. They print money. They don't print time, boys. So it's Memorial Day. Don't be out drinking, being silly tonight. Enjoy it with your family and friends. Be safe about it. Tomorrow, same thing. It's probably going to be a nice day all the way around the United States. So don't be silly. Don't be stupid. Don't get in trouble. Don't do anything that's permanent. And have some fun. But outside of that, happy Memorial Day. Thanks everyone who has made the sacrifice, whether in the military and up to date and present. So have a good night. If you're watching the stream, I hope you guys enjoyed it later on. I will see you soon in the next video. Again, we're probably going to do a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday video, or at least a Tuesday, Thursday this week. Mustang Dyno versus DynoJet in the Draggy test. You guys got to check those videos out. They're going to be primo. Have a good night.